Hi everybody, welcome to your December 2019 reading. Thank you so much. Capricorns, I am starting with you for the month of December. Still late, but hopefully worth the wait. Last time for the month of November, it was so late and I so apologize for that. So you guys get to be the first for this month. First of all, I want to let you guys know that if you'd like a personal reading with me, you can find my information in the box below. If you'd like to donate to me as well, thank you so much, yay. You can find the donation link. It's just a quick PayPal link. You put it into the URL and it's boink, and you just put in an amount and it's done. So thank you so much in advance for that. And before I forget, because I never promote myself, if you like the reading, please press the like button. But if you feel that the reading did not, resonate for you this time, please do not hit the unlike button, because that's not what that's there for, okay? So thank you so much. Let's jump right in. Alrighty, poos. So if you are a Capricorn, or whoever you are at any time in all of eternity that you watch this, if this reading resonates for you, then in the month of December you might find yourself having a special wish granted. Now, what is that wish? I don't know. That's the realm of a personal reading. However, I feel that this is a wish that you've been waiting for a long time. I think it's something that has been destined for you. It may well be that this is something that you knew that was going to come to pass for you, because you were probably given that knowledge at a younger age. Some of you as young as age 14, much younger, right? It could have come in the form of something as subtle as like, oh, that's something I'd love to do. I bet I could do that if I tried, while watching a TV show. Or it could be something that a reader told you. I'm hearing a Madame Zillow. No, so again, I keep getting this idea about being let into the house. So somebody here is going to be granted with a house. God bless you, first of all. Secondly, it doesn't have to be a house that you guys are coming into. Remember, these are universal dynamics, but the details themselves can be revealed in a personal reading. Always remember that your angels and guides are sitting right next to you, so you can ask them to help you to discern what things are for you in this message. They might even chime in with information for you as you listen to the message and afterward. So you're going to be getting the keys to something, guys, whether it's a new house, a new car, a new position at work, a new expectation. Something is going to be happening for you where it's going to be a wish that is finally being granted. I'm hearing the words blessing in disguise. So that tells me that for some of you, you may not even realize that this is a wish, Capricorn, until it plays itself out. And then you'll be like, oh my God, right? So I'm seeing here this card, God bless you. Look at you, excited, happy. Look at the sheer joy on her face, right? I feel that this is a wish that has been a long time coming. For some of you, you know exactly what that wish is. But for others of you, especially those who will be surprised, and it's almost like a blessing in disguise, you will have been wishing for something like this. Not even like, for example, you may have wished for a place you can call your own, for example, a place you can call your own, somewhere to do your work quietly, somewhere to be safe, things like that. And the word new home probably never even came into your mind. But in the answering of this prayer, this wish that's going to be granted, you're finally going to get something where it's like, oh, before you know, it's like, oh my God, I have what it is, that all the qualities that I wanted, and this is how God chose to answer that, with a new relationship, or with a new car, with a new home, with a new, now I'm hearing this, I gotta be honest, you guys know I keep it real, I'm hearing a new side chick. Alright, listen, do you, don't let me stop to shine, whatever your heart's desire, Mr. or Miss Capricorn, whatever that is, it's going to be in the month of December. Amen. Merry Christmas, right? So earlier I got the words reaching outside of yourself. There's a Gemini in here someplace too. So that message may come back up again during the reading, because I can't remember where it fell. However, I just want to make sure I give you guys what Spirit said to me during the laying of the cards. So in the month of December, Capricorn, you may be reaching outside of yourself, and that may mean something for you in some sense. Now, for some of you, reaching outside of yourself means getting out of your comfort zone. I'm seeing a man, middle-aged, quiet demeanor. Seeing a woman every day, I'm seeing her at a copy machine, and maybe work related. And finally stepping outside of yourself. It's a new year, it's a new you, right? And saying, you know what, I'm going to ask this person out. And I think you're going to be successful. Sometimes, guys, you just have to make the move, all right? That's all there is to it. But so reaching outside of yourself may be a matter of doing something that is outside your comfort zone, allowing yourself to explore new interests, try something new. Reaching outside of yourself may also be about being in an embattled situation, and almost like if somebody were to see your actions, they would be like, the audacity for them to even think that they could have this, whatever it is. I'm seeing for some of you, stepping outside of yourself is about being audacious. Thank you, Spirit. Being audacious and doing something and asking for something that you feel that you may well have no right to, right? And I think, again, you're going to be, what's the word? The word suspicious wants to come out. So for some of you, this may carry with it some suspicion on the end of whoever it is that you're requesting something from. Because I'm seeing an otter spirit. I keep wanting to say otter pops. Because you know otter pops, those those ice creams. But look at otter spirit. And you guys know I absolutely love otter spirit. It speaks about connection, romantic. Doesn't have to be, but in this case I'm seeing you. Usually this is the female and this is the male, but here I'm seeing the male energy being here and asking the female energy to go out and being audacious about it. And I'm seeing this whisker, but this whisker looks actually more like a thought bubble, and she is wondering, wow, he's really audacious. Like it's either because I'm in a relationship, or I just broke up with somebody, or something where it's like, what? Or he's my boss, or just something audacious that they wouldn't expect. You know, whatever it is. And I really do feel that you're going to be successful again in the month of December. So if you're listening to this and you are trying something new, stepping outside of yourself, ding, all right. And now I'm hearing somebody like, hey, does that mean I can go buy a lottery ticket? I don't know. Go spend it. You know, God bless you. Try it. Another message that I'm getting is human vision, look and learn. So there's going to be an element of teaching and observation this month as well, Capricorn. Now, some of you don't quake in your boots. This observation doesn't mean someone's going to be observing you in the workplace. Now, that doesn't mean someone's not going to be observing you in the workplace. It just means this message is more about you looking and learning, because I feel that before you actually step outside of yourself and take this leap, whatever it is, I think that you're probably going to have an opportunity to observe somebody else doing that, maybe whether it's on TV or in the workplace, or a friend of yours sitting down over a hot beverage and they're like, listen, this is how you're going to do it. You're going to go to this person, you're going to say this, you're going to say that. It's almost like you're going to have a game plan ahead of you. You're going to be able to watch this thing play out before you, Spirit is saying. They're saying that this has been played out for you many, many, many times, even before you came into Earth. Why? Onto Earth. Why? Because this is a moment in your life where you can make a change for the better. I'm seeing Key of Light. That's often about, in my readings, often about spiritual service. But in this reading, it could be about spiritual service, in which case you would have heavily prepared for that before you came into life. So doing your test runs, things like that. But it's not only about spiritual service, they're saying. It could also be about you just getting outside of your comfort zone, going for that moment, doing the kick, when you should have thrown, like whatever it is, and trying it. But before you do that, before you have that moment, before you make that Hail Mary pass, they're saying you're going to have an opportunity to view it from another standpoint even. So to see it. Time for a sip. All right. For some of you, especially if it relates to a relationship, I'm seeing wedding rings here down the line, but I'm hearing, 2 to 14 months on that. Oh, 42. Look at that, 42. I'm hearing 2 to 14 months on that wedding ring situation. So some of you may well already be in this relationship, and you're getting and the gift that's going to be coming in, the energy, thank you for reminding me, the energy is going to start building. If you don't get the gift and the wish granted in the month of December, there are serious roots being planted for the completion of that gift in 2 to 14 months, especially if it's a relationship like a wedding or something, because I'm seeing that right here. And some of you will have already gotten a chance to view other engagements, other relationships, whatever it is. This human vision means you'll be able to see things play out before they actually happen to you. Now, another nuance of that is that in this month of December, whatever it is, guys, whether it's a relationship, wanting to get engaged, getting a new car, getting a new home, let's tap into the relationship, for example. They're saying that you may be watching TV and your human vision, where it says look and learn, you may be watching TV, some sitcom, and then you see somebody propose to somebody else and you're like, oh, that would be great to be me. Let's go ahead and grab her, because there she is. Oh, that would be great to be me. Or if you're the person doing the proposing, oh, or oh, that would be great to be the person doing it, and to make that my person happy, and blah blah blah. You're seeing it play out before you. It's giving you ideas. Those could be the seeds that are planted in the month of December, and within 2 to 14 months they could be actualized. Okay, now why is there a spread of 2 to 14 months? That's because guys, you guys are different. There are so many people who are going to watch this video, thank you God, over time, and so therefore each of you has a different timeline. So once again, you're brought together based on universal dynamics. However, how those dynamics trickle into the 3D, the details are dependent upon you and your energy and the thing, what's in your chart and who you're working with. So that's why personal readings are the best way to go. Okay. Or even meditating and just being in there with yourself if you have the discernment, God bless. But either way, you're going to be able to see it, test it out beforehand, all right? I'm even seeing some people trying some speeches out in the mirror like that. Yeah, don't ask. But whatever it is, I see you guys being very happy. This month is going to be a big month for roots being planted. So, listen, that's funny. Oh my God, that's so true. I'm not Capricorn, but I feel like I'm getting a little bit of an overlap here. For example, in the month of, and it doesn't matter what your sign is, guys. In the month of December, again, I'm getting this marriage thing. Some of you might be getting some heavy roots planted, and like in your consciousness, meaning like you start to see rings places. You start to wonder what it would be like to be married. You might already be in a relationship, or it might be in separation, but you're feeling that energy come in. You're connecting. You're having dreams, all sorts of stuff. You end up buying a new ring, making yourself a new ring. I made that yesterday. Isn't that cute? Anyway. Don't ask, but I made it. Yes. So yeah, you might be whatever, right? It doesn't mean someone's going to propose to you today or in the month of December, but that other person is probably thinking about it. The seeds are being planted. Oh, God is so good. Look at that. Grounding, right? That's about planting. But it's not only about planting, though, guys. It's all about allowing yourself to receive. So notice how she's bending down, touching her forehead to the earth, right? But in that case, she's not necessarily planting something here. She could be, but what I'm seeing in this card also is by her touching down to the earth and being in gratitude for where she is and what she has, seeds of thought are coming up into her mind. And look at it, ding, 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 right into her heart space. So what I'm seeing here is you're going to be getting a lot of intuition, guys, about things that are to come. It's either going to happen in the month, either going to be manifested into the physical in the month of December, or within 2 to 14 months for you, okay? Now, the controlling card here is the what do you call this? The Ace of Wands. We know this is divine opportunity. Notice how the butterfly hasn't quite reached the divine wand by God as yet, because things are still in motion. And I'm seeing this butterfly still hovering kind of between two minds, whether to go to it or not. So some of you are waiting on a decision from someone else, whether it's a job decision, a relationship decision. Some of you may feel like your relationship has been put on hold, and that's because you're waiting for someone else to make a decision. God bless, right? But I'm seeing underneath, and this is a good sign here, I'm seeing underneath this divine union. They're saying divine opportunity. Underline it was what's the word? Oh God. An underlying energy of that is the Four of Wands, which is about solid foundation. If this is about a marriage, God bless you. You definitely want to hear that. But I'm seeing, yeah, look at this. But I'm seeing this one cat. Look at this cat, right? Out here. He hasn't made a decision yet. Male, female. We're waiting for a decision here. One person's ready to go. Check that out. They're ready, but we're waiting for the energies to be balanced for the other person to come into the fold. All right. Now remember, this doesn't just have to be about a relationship. It could be about a business, but either way, I'm seeing somebody, a benefactor or somebody in an older, more mature position, for example, not calling the shots a bit, but this person might also be waiting for somebody else. So for example, if this is you and you're waiting for a job, you're waiting for that call back, the person who's supposed to call you back with a yes, or that partner, that divine partner who's supposed to say yes in a relationship or whatever it is, on the house, the deed, right? They might be waiting for somebody else to make a decision. It could be about waiting for finances or resources. But I'm seeing here also, in case of a relationship, some of them, see this feather here, this person is waiting, you're waiting for somebody to get rid of a feather in the hat, right? So somebody's still in a relationship, somebody may be cheating. We see that here. When I say cheating, I don't mean cheating, but look, I mean like in a third party. Well, that is cheating. In a relationship with another person. Okay, you might they might have put the brakes on you. And because they're still with someone, or they're still thinking about someone, they're still out there with someone. See how this beautiful solid foundation that exists for you and this person, that's a great sign. But look at that, those little flowers. They look like that feather in the hat. We need the wind to blow that away so this person can finally come to the table. So let me give you guys a little something. If this is a relationship, don't get too down, because we have the Four of Wands here for you, okay? And this other person is going to be on their way out. But that being said, I want you to think about this. Don't think of it like, oh my God, yeah, he's a lying, cheating, whatever. Think about it like, oh, I'm not with this person. I want to be, but he or she clearly hasn't chosen me. Here's my message, right? King of Swords. Yeah, next few cards. Me, High Priestess, King of Swords, giving you this message. And logical message, by the way. Think of it not like, oh yeah, well, he wanted to be out there, or she wanted to be out there, whatever. Yes, that's the case, but think of it more like, see how disruptive that idea was? It almost took down the whole table. But think about it more like, oh, my person is, I'm still waiting for my person, my husband, my wife, whatever. They're just finishing up their last relationship. Oh yeah, I'm waiting for the job. I'm just waiting for the person who has my job right now to get the new job, right? God bless them, they're going to get a better position. Great. So I can get in there, right? But for right now, think of it as a matter of this person finishing up a karmic contract, learning a lesson, whatever they need, so that they can be fully ready to come to you. Time for this. Oh, okay, before I take a sip, that spirit was like, hey, and I'm like, yes, I almost dropped everything. That spirit is saying a rebirth is assured. So before your girl, me, takes a sip, that spirit is like, yeah, chillax, relax. Because I'm seeing some of you at home waiting, just waiting, and like, dude, what's going on with that? And it's messing with your mind. Let me be the first to tell you that if this reading is for you, God bless, using your discernment, this is going to happen. Now, that spirit has a 5. It's conflicted energy right now. And the next card was the 5 of Wands. I wanted to take it, but I was like, nah, I'm not getting anything for it. But here it is. That 5 of Wands energy, Bat Spirit is saying we get it, right? So relax. Let this play out. Look at this person, 8 of Pentacles. Just, oh my God, right under is the Emperor card. Okay. The Emperor card doesn't just have to be a male in this case. In this case, he's representing the person that you're waiting to hear a yes from. Could be a masculine energy. Whoever it is that's holding the power in this position, where the person to sign the deed, the person to give you the job offer, the person to complete your family, whatever, your husband, the future, whatever it is. Look at them, 8 of Pentacles. They're on to something right now. They're working on something. I know you're like, oh yeah, he working all right. Okay, right, yes, he's working somebody. Okay, that may be the case, but listen, Bat Spirit is saying that's not going to be forever. It's assured. You have a 4 of Wands situation with this person. This is you're going to have a wish granted in the month of December. Things are going to be planted that in the mind of that other person that are going to be affected into the real world, that is going to function to bring you closer. So guys, if God is telling any of you to get out of this person's way, let this person go, please do, because that's the best way to give the kick in the butt that's needed. But what I'm seeing here is he's going to be, or she, or whoever is going to be working on something. This is why we have the 8 of Pentacles energy here. But if you look at this card a little closer, number 1, she looks like Meghan Markle. Aw, God bless, God bless. She's teaching everybody, isn't she? The second thing, in a completely unrelated but more related to the reading, notice how he's like busy with something, but something about this one coin has caught his attention, and he keeps rubbing it. He's trying to rub off a name. Maybe it's your name, but it's not coming off. And he's trying to get closer to understand this. So again, the seeds are being planted, and you are being asked to be patient and to wait and to let everything around you die as needed, they're saying. If you woke up this morning and your poor potted plant has died, sit shiva for it, let it go. They're saying, because everything that's dying now and being let go and surrendered, whatever language you'd like to use, transitioned, is for the sake of building a better foundation. We saw the Four of Wands, which is all about foundation. But this person is starting to become an investigator. They're starting to wonder about things. And once they start wondering, that's a good sign, Capricorn, because they're going to be wondering, oh, maybe so-and-so, maybe David is the right person for this job, you being David, right? Maybe Marissa does deserve this house. You know, she might not have more money in the bank as these other people who are bidding on the house do, but you know what? And she might not have kids like this other group does. There's something about Marissa that I'm going to take a shot on her, and let me just wait till I get that my supervisor's okay. I'm going to give her the house. You know, whatever it is, something is being worked on for you, and God is entering the hearts and minds of whoever this is. Take a look. Seven of Pentacles, right? This guy is thinking. He's assessing things. He's thinking about you. Male, female, whatever your situation is, somebody who is going to, someone significant who is going to help you out with something to receive this wish granted, is thinking and reassessing. Notice we can't see their leg, but we can kind of see it. It's peeking out. I'm seeing him almost about to walk towards you and say, hi, good afternoon, my name is boom. You may recognize my name because I'm the one who holds the deed to this house and whatever. Or, you know, but for some of you, again, this is a love relationship. Right underneath this card is the Lover's card. Remember, the Lover's card, it doesn't have to just be romantic. It could be partnership related. Now, let's take a moment. I'm noticing a woman in the background. Now, I know it's an angel, but what I'm seeing here, Spirit is saying is, yes, it's an angel. It's a third party. For some of you, dealing with a third party, especially where there is distance involved, distance between you and the object of your affection, if that other person is entertaining someone else in some way, you have to say thank you. I know you're going to be like, what? But Spirit is coming through it. I'm seeing it. The card has it. You got to say thank you, because this person is doing things, little things there that might be, for example, turning your person off and making your person think about you, right? This person, when they toss their hair or when they put on that basketball shirt, you know, your person like does a double take. Male, female does a double take. Male, female, doesn't matter. And then, whoa, for a minute there, they thought they saw you. You see what I mean? This person is the divine messenger through which Spirit is working. Yeah, Spirit is saying, yeah, get it, girl. Where's that Eight of Pentacles? No, not Eight of Pentacles. Anyway, the card is gone. I can't remember where it is. But it's your person, and they're getting your person to think about you. Right? And so you have to acknowledge that for what it is. Now, you guys know I'm a perfectionist. I gotta find that card. But apparently I'm also, I don't know where it went. So, what? So the main point is that they're planting the seeds to get you, to get your person to think about you, okay? Now, I'm seeing that this person, that your person, may be in a connection with another person, but they're seeing you as the bride/groom. They're seeing you as the main person. I'm hearing some of you saying, well, if they know that and they see that, then why have they pushed me away? Why have they not come towards me? I'm getting a laundromat feeling again. Somebody, this isn't the same laundromat person. I don't think so, from daily readings before. There's just a laundromat connection here for somebody that you may know. Maybe they're giving the laundromat connection now because what I'm about to say is for you. Maybe you're at the laundromat. Maybe you're sitting right by the laundry place in your home, whatever it is. But they're saying, don't ask those kinds of questions. Why did he turn away? Why did she leave? Why did she cheat? Why did whatever? Why didn't this person hire me? Why was the plug pulled on my project? Trust in the plan, they're saying. Sometimes when God gives somebody something, we see this divine God. We know this is a God-given connection or job opportunity or house or whatever, because it's marked by the Ace of Wands. This is divine opportunity, straight up, right? And when God gives people things, sometimes they can't appreciate it because they have so many blockages. And not saying it like this to offend us, because myself is included, or anybody else, right? But it's like throwing pearls before swine. And so a lot of times we think God is giving somebody to us to get it right on the first time. But no, God knows, it's like, look, we know you're going to screw this up. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to give you a little taste. And then once you've seen the pearls, then he takes it back up and you're like, ugh. Sometimes that person, for example, this other person you're waiting on, didn't realize that those were pearls. He thought they were some pebbles, some truffles, whatever, to become truffles, whatever. Just eating whatever is put in the trough. And that's not the case, they're saying. So sometimes they have to take back those pearls so that someone can eat, not, that sounds bad, but, okay. I was going to say someone can eat garbage, but not that. I don't want to say it that way because it makes it sound like now this third party or that other person that they hired or whatever is garbage. That's not the case, because they've already established that those people are angels to you and your situation. But the point I'm trying to say, needing to use another word maybe, but yet that's the word that came, and Spirit doesn't mince words in my readings. Look, I said in my missions, right? We all know this is my mission. So I don't have to worry about that. So maybe garbage, yeah. So this person has to experience something that is not a pearl in order for them to have the desire to ask God, where's my person? Or was that last person a pearl? Whatever. And sometimes they may not even have the words to articulate it and ask, but what happens is they respond when God throws those little things in. For example, if this person, like I said, tosses their hair a certain way, it reminds your guy or your girl about you. You're like, huh? Or this person wears perfume or cologne, and your person's like, oh, I love perfume and cologne because they loved it when you had it, right? But, something about this perfume or cologne isn't the same scent. It wasn't what they expected. You get my point? And for example, in a job place, right, a job market, someone else may have gotten the job or may be considered ahead of you in terms of who the position should go to. Because maybe they got highly recommended, whatever they were to shoe in, but they're in the position and they're not quite fulfilling the expectations that the boss or the hiring coordinator thought they would, and they suddenly think about you. So you have to allow God to have the space to work. So in the month of December, you're definitely going to have the roots planted, the seeds planted, but some of you will start to actually have those things come to fruition. Come to fruition. But either way, 2 to 14 months on that turnaround, that manifestation, okay? So trust in the plan. That's your answer to why did this person leave it, or why didn't I get hired, or whatever, if they knew I was the one, okay? Now, that being said, guys, I want to show you what was underneath that, those cards, the Lover's card, what was underneath the Lover's card, Foundation, 10 of Pentacles, okay? So you're going to be, 8 of Wands, fast-moving energy. Whatever is going to be happening in the month of December is going to be for your benefit. So allow yourself to have this new beginning. As the Fool, God bless. Right? All right, so thank you, Spirit, for these cards. Let's go ahead and shuffle. They're so good. Spirit is so good when they do my readings that you notice I don't even really have to shuffle. It's just like whatever the next card is, they spin something out of it. So thank you, guys. Thank you, God. All right, 5 of Wands. Come over here. Bat Spirit. Yeah, I wanted to take a sip. All right, I'm getting something about a VCR. This seems like the same message that we had heard in some daily readings, maybe in the month of October. There's a VCR with some kind of incriminating evidence on it. Get rid of it. Why do I feel like to get rid of it? Wait, I thought the point was to get it and give it to the police, right? Whatever. There is a VCR with some incriminating evidence on that. Whoever is listening, if that's for you, you're being advised to get rid of it. Now, don't ask why. That's the realm of a personal reading, right? Because what if there are like 10 of you with VCRs with, dear God, what on it? Now, why would you know me, I'm a dog with a bone. Why would they be asked to get rid of that VCR? I mean, that tape. VCR, there's a tape with a... Get rid of the whole thing, the VCR too. All right, cool. To get... Okay. Now, what I'm seeing here is to get some peace, all right? So maybe this VCR with some incriminating evidence on it, this tape, whether it's because there's a cassette in there or the VCR itself has the evidence, I'm feeling that you getting rid of this might bring you the closure that you need, the peace that you need, because it's almost like you're still holding on to something that has already been done. So maybe if this was already resolved, it has a lot of heartbreak around it. Could include cheating or something, but I'm seeing it's a lot of heartbreak around the 10 of Cups situation, followed by the 7 of Wands, this guardedness. And, okay, I see what that's about. All right. It's quite... we got the 9 of Wands too with the guarded energy. It's quite possible that they're saying, in the interest of preserving this connection that you're in, or the connection, somebody's marriage, whether it's your marriage or someone else's marriage, that marriage or that connection is coming through as a 10 of Cups. That is the highest form that you can get of emotional fulfillment inside of the tarot. So Spirit is trying to protect that union for whatever reason. Maybe whatever is on there is no longer applicable. Maybe they've worked on stuff, maybe you have some evidence of somebody cheating on his wife, right? And if you were to show that now, you would break up a happy home that has no more cheating, lessons have been learned, whatever. I don't know what the deal is, but I'm seeing there would be heartbreak around this. But I'm seeing there's a 10 of Cups situation, emotional fulfillment. I'm seeing you as creeping behind to come and not destroy on purpose. But if you think that you're doing the right thing, Spirit is saying, no, you're not. Sometimes, guys, just because you know that you see someone else cheating on someone else, it's sometimes not your place to step in, because you might incur karma from that position. And I know you're like, but wait. It's a tricky gray area, all right? Let's just put it that way. Use your discernment. In this situation, if this is you and there's incriminating evidence, and I really feel like a VCR might be connected to this, some old tapes, some whatever, Spirit is saying, don't do it, okay? It's not worth it, they're saying, and it's not for you, because check this out. They're going to be wanting to guard this connection anyway. Who's this? This is God guarding this. Why? Commitment. They're saying, let God take care of this. Anything that you feel, any justice or injustice you feel that you need to bring to light, you pray about it, because it's not your place. They're protecting this union. They will take care of it if there even needs to be something taken care of. Sometimes you don't know that was a sacred contract between two souls that came in as husband and wife. For that cheating to occur for whatever reason, whether they find out about it later or not, right? That's what it's for. And I'm feeling there's somebody here who's going to be protecting that knowledge at all costs. Whoever this Knight of Wands is, let's see who that is. It's either and then boom, another, look, 9 of Wands. Look at that energy. 9 of Wands usually speaks of look at that. Oh, holy moles. Okay, 9 of Wands, 9 of Wands, that what do you call it? Wounded warrior. But I'm seeing this person guarding this till the day they damn die. Whatever this is, whether it's God or somebody in particular, they are like, I am going to take you out before this comes out. The cheating, the deception. Don't even get involved, because you've got a few cards here guarding this. You've got this, literally the guarding card. You've got a Knight of Wands in front, ready at the front lines. You've got the 9 of Wands. Look at that stance. And then right underneath, you've got the cheating and the deception. So this is about none of your business. That's what that's about, okay? Just help yourself, guys. Look, the card that just flipped out. Oh, hold on. Because yes, they wants to be reversed. Shadow side reverse. You know why? Because this may have been a situation that is already resolved in God's time. Sometimes for example, if this is a husband who cheated on the wife, for example, these cards keep falling out. Oh my God, the Ace of Wands. That's the one that fell out. Sometimes if it's, for example, you may be late to the party, for example. You may see For example, you may be the last one to know. You may see something and think, oh my God, the wife doesn't know. A lot of times they know already. They've talked about it. They've dealt with it behind closed doors. It's done. I'm seeing Otter Spirit here, the card that fell out of the deck and made me like almost throw off this tripod by mistake, is the Ace of Wands. God has taken care of that. Now, yes, hold on, sorry. Thank you guys for being patient. If this isn't your message, you know, I do like to have personal messages come through, and also it doesn't matter what I want, whatever God wants to bring through, it comes through. And thank you for being open-minded, because you never know what is going to stick for you, even though it's directed to somebody else. I just wanted to see if in the month of December that is going to be a problem, like wishes granted. Is it going to blow up? Is God going to blow it up? But I'm getting again that this union is protected. Yeah, no. This is a protected union. Look at that. 10 of Cups, 7 of Wands, protected. High Priest, protection, extra added, the Sun card. Yep. This may, oh yeah, guys, if that's you, take a rest at the bottom of the deck. Don't get involved, okay? Don't get involved, because that's going to definitely carry some karmic issues for you. All right, so let's move on. Thank you so much, Spirit, for that. Yes, even if you are the mother, I'm hearing, even if you are the mother and you know something, sit back, grab some coffee and watch another TV show, because that's going to be a problem for you. I guarantee you. Guarantees. All right. Okay, guys, sorry, these cards just fell out. Ace of Cups. Your mind is working. They're still going on with this message for you. Your mind is working. Look at that. That's the Moon card, but this looks like the Shadows card, right? The Moon is about illusions at times in the Tarot, and in this one, this is called the Witch's Tarot. This is definitely, look at you. Your intentions are good. I do feel it, especially if you're a mother figure, but your mind is overworking. Look at you. Look at this Lover's union. And you, Queen of Swords, you're ready to cut them down. Don't do it. This is the Ace of Cups, and there's a reason why you're being asked not to say anything. All right? All right, so I'm just going to, bottom of the deck, after reshuffling, the Nine of Wands again. They're saying do not say anything about this connection. Okay? All right, let's move on. For real this time. All right, thank you, Spirit. All right, what's next, guys? Let me take a sip. All right. Yeah, I'm seeing the Sixth Ray of Devotion card cut off there. So definitely in the month of December, guys, planting seeds. Seeds being planted. Things being put in motion. If you find yourself doing things, saying things, being a certain way, thinking certain things, having dreams, those are because Spirit for a time is taking over your consciousness to bring things to your attention. See, this was cut off, half cut off there. Now I'm just seeing this person, because behind your back there are things going on that have to play out exactly the way they should be played out. It's almost, I'm tempted to say this is a very karmic situation going on here, but the word should not be karmic, it's destined. All right, we're seeing you're going to be having a wish granted, and so they're saying hands off. Don't touch it. Now I'm seeing you be so happy with whatever this is, that look at this, like literally singing to the mountaintops with your just, oh God, guys, it feels so good. But you have to let it take its place. All right, be this person. Who's this person? This cute little babe. Oh, excuse me, the lighting just changed. Look at you, this little person here, like something is coming down the chute for you, but don't do anything. Notice he can't do anything but put his hands up and surrender. And then when it happens in 2 to 14 months, oh holy crap, look, 14 2 to 14 months, you're gonna be so happy. Okay, now I'm getting that for some of you, what's coming for you is actually spiritual service. We've been hearing a lot about relationships, jobs, homes, cars, but So for some of you, it's education. You're going to get accepted or to some schools, or right? Yeah, December is that time, right? But I'm seeing it's spiritual service for some of you. And so some of you are going to be exceptionally happy because, guys, let me tell you, this is my spiritual service and I love it. Like, I love it. Love it. Okay? And so if you don't know me, then you don't know. But if you know me, you know I love it. And so once you get into your spiritual service, that's why it counts as a wish granted. It's like the wish you never knew you had. Okay? Now, I'm not talking about those spiritual services that are born of like pain, like you know, you, God bless. This is also very divine, but you ended up a paraplegic and now you tour the world and give talks. Like, okay, that takes a certain kind of strength, okay? But even those people, a lot of them will talk about how, you know, there are things they miss, but they feel fulfilled. And that's what it is. Spiritual service gives you fulfillment on some level because, you know, for many different reasons, but it's almost like, wow, this void, I feel useful. And I think human beings need to feel useful. And it's going to be using the skills that come natural to you. They come naturally to you. But for some of you, I'm seeing you on an education-based fulfillment. You're going to be going back to school. You'll be accepted to universities and schools and whatever. I'm seeing cosmetology, all sorts of stuff. And that is about you pulling yourself up, they're saying, to the next level. Especially somebody, I'm seeing someone in cosmetology, pulling in the month of December, getting that acceptance, reaching a new level. That's about you pulling yourself up out of poverty, okay? All right, so they're saying that there's going to be reassurance that whatever is planted, see, this card, remember, is all about planting. Whatever's planted is going to give way to light. It's going to see the light. It's going to effect. It's going to affect. No, effect is the verb. It's going to effect. It's going to manifest. Now, interestingly, the paradigm shift card, bing, dong, came out in the reversed. When you talk about a paradigm shift, notice it's the fourth card. 4 is all about solid foundation. A paradigm shift is when your whole world gets upside down. It gets changed on the mental, emotional, spiritual. It can very much be like stepping into a whole nother life. And you know, for another frequency, all sorts of stuff. And that's why we have a 4, because as ironic as it is, it's a time when things are reshifting and things are not solid, but it's all in the interest of creating something solid. But I'm noticing that this is in the up. Sorry, there's a message here for somebody. For somebody here in the right side up. A paradigm shift will occur for you, and maybe for all of you, maybe, I don't know, but for some of you for sure, a paradigm shift will occur for you when this manifestation occurs in 2 to 14 months, or even in the month of December. If it's not in the month of December, where it's manifested, it's going to be in 2 to 14 months, so February onward, right? But I'm getting that once that happens, especially if it's a relationship or a job, you're going to be operating at another level. It's like going through the door and being with someone who's completely different, living another life. It's going to be great. But what I'm seeing here is that it came out in the upside down. And what this tells me is that a lot of you guys are going to be having, yes, wishes granted and improvements, but it's not going to be so tumultuous as to be like, you're moving straight across the country. Not like that. Of course, for somebody, maybe, right? But not necessarily for all of you. So I'm seeing that, yes, you'll be going through changes. We do see the initiation card there, but it's not the kind of initiation where it's like prefaced by or even premised upon Dark Night of the Soul and 10 million tower moments. In fact, do I see the tower card in here? I'm not getting tower energy, and I don't see it in here at all. So, yay. Now, take a look here. What is going to happen for you guys, what the manifestation is, of course, depends on you and what your situation is, but it's going to lead to companionship, partnership. So when I say partnership, you're going to be invited to connect with somebody for something, whether it's to have a new house built or bought, whether it's to negotiate a new car, whether it's to get into school, a romantic situation, whatever it is, it's going to require somebody else. And in the month of December, as those seeds are planted, the invitation to connect is going to be happening. Now, whether or not you get the house in December or in 2 to 14 months, that's another thing. It's coming for sure. But you will start the negotiations, for example. The seeds are going to be planted. Trust in the plan. All right. Now let's go over here. Amen. It goes like this. Do 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 do. Let's see. In this 10 of Wands, I'm seeing you guys carrying burdens, working, but this isn't the normal putting down your burdens, I'm dying kind of card. The energy that's with this card today, the energy is of you looking at a dream that you want so badly, a person, a job, whatever, and you're already working, you're already doing your own thing, but sometimes you stop to take a look at that thing that you want and to dream. I'm seeing that. Well, definitely in the month of December, you're going to have this Knight of Swords, fast-moving energy, communication coming in. Hey, would you like to get a new house? Whatever it is that's coming in. Hey, I heard, I was at a party the other day and David asked about you, right? Whatever it is, there's going to be some kind of movement that's going to, if something was glacial before, it's like there's going to be a movement of some sort that is going to give you a hint. Oh my God, Janelle's probably right. Like something's happening. Like I'm seeing this, like I'm dreaming this, and someone said this, things are going to start happening, and it's going to be around you. It's going to be all around you. You're going to feel it. Now check this out. Speaking of movement, the Six of Swords, moving forward in a better direction, moving away from harsh times. But what I'm seeing here in this card, let's look at it together, God bless you, is actually more about you taking the steps and moving towards the goal that you want. See, he's still about working on whatever it is he's doing and keeping his feet grounded in whatever his life is like now, but he's entertaining more of an idea like, oh, okay, well, what if David does call me up and invite me on a date? Well, whatever. He's not going to, because that man lost my number 10 years ago, whatever. But I'm going to go out and I'm going to buy a nice pair of shoes just in case, God bless. Or, well, what if, like, oh my God, I just heard this job that I wanted, like, that so-and-so Napoleon got. Oh my God, Napoleon just quit. I just heard he quit. Well, maybe, like, look, I'm just going to shoot my shot a bit. And maybe I'll send in my resume. I don't know. Like, I'm seeing you starting to take some steps. If not only on the mental level, a little bit in the physical. God bless. God, sometimes when I think I'm making stuff up, then I realize, oh, I'm not. Because take a look. The next cards. The Magician, taking things into his own hands, using the resources in his environment to take action. Knight of Pentacles in the physical, right? So this is about you, just exactly as I was just saying. You're going to start taking action steps. They're going to be small, as the Knight of Pentacles is wont to do, right? Oh, guys, look at the candle. It's right in between. Bing! Oh, look at that. Let's look for that card. God, you guys know what that card is. Hold on. It's the controlling card for the whole reading. Capricorn, my God, you're reading, Caps. You guys are on all caps right now. Get it? Like all capital letters? Like, okay, anyway, whatever. Look. Boom. That's what that candle is. Ding, ding, ding. Right? So, divine opportunity. So, it's going to come to you. And you're going to be like, well, I'm going to shoot my shot. Let me just send in my resume. Whatever. Right? And there's that little action. But look at that. Look at that stag in the back. He's taking notice. Here you are like, all right, I'm going to put this in the mail. It's going to come to the HR department. Why would they want me after Napoleon was in there? Like, but look at that boss. He saw you. He's seeing you. Something. Remember, God moves other people. Just like God moved you to put that resume in, God moves other people. When this bigwig, or this woman bigwig, sees you in the lobby as you go to drop off your resume and all that, they might not know you from Jump Street, but they see something, like maybe they're like, oh shoot, that kid looks like my nephew. Or, oh my God, that kid looks like me when I was younger, whatever. And then they go about their business. Later, they're looking over, like later that week, or even 2 weeks later, they're looking over some hopefuls, some hopefuls in terms of resumes, because their junior staff members were like, okay, look at these 8 people. And, somehow they equate one of those things with you. Like it comes up in conversation. Yeah, and this one guy, he came in, he had shaggy black hair, and he wore the skinniest pants. That day they don't know, but that's the only pair of pants you had to that look kind of like a dress pants. And they're like, he wore the skinniest pants and his hair was tousled. But I like that he knows this blah 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 on his resume. And then you're like, oh, I think I saw him. Did he come in on Thursday? And they're like, yeah. He's like, oh, that kid reminded me of myself or my nephew. And that's how God works. And so look, invitation to connect. Then all of a sudden you get that call back. You're like, huh? You didn't even see this person. And they might be like, oh, Spirit is saying to have me show you this again. Bam. They're saying God works wonders. Spirit works wonders. And they're like saying, hi. And they're bowing like, That's what happens when we ask you to be patient and divine timing. Because stuff needs to happen in the background, they're saying. They thank you, Spirit. Thank you, We're all cool. We're all cool here. But, for real, they're right. That's what happens with divine timing. The boss had to go through something. You didn't even see that bigwig guy see you in the lobby, and you wouldn't even expect him to see you. And why would he even remember you? But he did, because God spoke to him. And that's how this happens, they're saying. So they're saying, when they're going back to this message here about planting the seeds in December, trust that the seeds are being planted in December. These are the seeds, they say. For 2 weeks later, that guy remembered you from the lobby. And so they're saying, like, trust that things are happening. Oh my God, that laundromat. Okay, it is the laundromat from daily readings in October, because they're saying in that laundromat, get out of that laundromat. Somebody's still living in the laundromat. God bless you. You know who you are. You don't have to leave a comment, okay? But Spirit is saying, what are you doing? What are you still doing there? They're like, get out of there. So God bless. All right. Weren't you the one with the cosmetology as well? I feel like they told somebody who's living in a laundromat. I'm seeing this person right here now. God bless you. I'm seeing you giving that side eye like, yeah, it's me. It's me. Right here, Peacock. Yeah, Spirit was saying that you might go back for a cosmetology certification. Do it. Like, start doing what they asked. All right, anyway, plant the seeds. Success is here. All right, thank you. What else, God? They're saying, they're coming through with a comment for those of you who are waiting on a relationship. They're saying, Otter Spirit, God bless Otter Spirit. Love this card. If you guys watch my dailies, you know I love it. Cute. They're saying, yes, you're in separation. They're saying, but own it. You're the goddess. If you're God, God bless. Look at that. They know who they are. That heart is imprinted in their fur. They know who they are. They don't need you to tell them, right? 3 and 1, 4, solid within yourself. That's foundation that you have to build, okay? Look at that. Look at this, guys. God is so good. 4 and 2 is 6. 2, but built upon 4. All right? Each person has to have their own 4. They're solid. So you have to be solid. So in the month of December, please continue to work towards building yourself, working out, whatever it is, making time for the things you love, passions, things like that. Whatever it is that you need to do as an independent person, do it. I heard as an independent broad. Okay, whoa, okay, sure. Do that. That language is for somebody out there, because that's you'll know what that is for you. All right, let it shine. I feel that may be the voice of your father coming through. He's funny, so so that's for you. He's saying, come on, girl, get up, get up, get up. Do what you have to do. Every girl out there is like, oh, maybe he's talking to me. Okay, I never knew my father, but can I ride on that too? Yes, you can. It's for you also. And yes, you boys too. Go ahead. All right, so Peacock Spirit, getting the laundromat feeling again. Get on it. Peacock Spirit, laundromat person, and other people for whom this is for. This card is 46. This is 64. 10, 10. It's a match. They're saying, Wasp Spirit says as well, sometimes life stings. They're saying, we know you have every reason not to want to get up, not to want to get out there, not to want to put that foot out in front of the other. But they're saying, dear God, this month is magic. It's gold. It's Christmas. Shoot your shot. Put your seeds out there. Get out there. Put that resume out. They don't care what you do in the month of December, Capricorn, or anybody who's on this call. You have a really good chance of having your wish granted. If not in this month, then in 2 to 14 months, get on it. That's what they're saying, and they're acknowledging the pain here. They know, because they see your life, and they know that you have reasons to not want to survive, is what I'm hearing. It's like giving up on life, not wanting to do this anymore, you know? But they're saying, what if you can move from this realm of needing to survive into a place of thriving? And in this month is going to be the month to bridge that. Now they're bringing me over to this 10 of Wands again. And they're showing, look, you're already carrying on your shoulders the skills and the resources and the tools that are necessary internally as well to build your own bridge to get from here to there. Okay, God bless you guys. Yeah, thank you. I love their narrative style. As long as it makes sense to me, I'm happy. If it doesn't make sense to me, I get concerned. And that makes sense. So yeah, now they're bringing me over to Bat Spirit. God bless. He's like, Bat's right. Oh, okay, they made a pun. Oh my God, guys. All right, anyway. I'm going to claim that joke for myself. Yeah, Bat Spirit is saying a rebirth is assured. So some of you are having heavy feet because you're in this place where it's like, I'll never make it. Like, oh, it's funny because off to the corner, I'm just seeing this one card. It literally looked like this. And I was like, all right, what is that? I feel like I have to pull it out. Boom, 9 of Swords. Okay, love these cards, by the way. Anyway, look. So 9 of Swords energy speaks about they're saying false goals. That was the problem. They're saying you had false goals. When we have false goals and we get hurt, we get into 9 of Swords energy. 9 of Swords is those sleepless nights, those tears on the bed, crying in the mirror, crying in the shower, God bless, not being able to rest, obsessive thoughts. It's all there. It's the 8 of Swords feeling trapped, along with the 9 of Swords, with the sadness and depression all rolled into one. It's a sad feeling. They're asking me now to put this over this and lift it up. And they're saying, oh, they're so good. Look, they're saying, see how this Ace of Wands fits right on top of that 9 of Swords? They're saying choose to change your perspective. Instead, it's the perspective issue. Instead of being hopeless, and you have good reason to, they're saying, that's why they're showing the 10 and 10 connection with Peacock Spirit and Life Stinging with Wasp Spirit. But they're saying, change the way you look at life. They're literally saying, hi, are you watching this video? If you're watching this video, Capricorn or not, December 2019 or not, you have a chance to have any wish granted. What is it that you wish? But you must leave your sadness at the door and have hope. That's what they're asking you to do. So if you can manage that, guys, please, please, please let that happen. You know why? Because Peacock Spirit, who understandably has been hurt by the stinging things of life, by the things in life, right? Peacock Spirit needs to let it shine again. A little dusting off. Look, bright as new, right? That's exactly what they want you to shake it off. Shake it off, okay? Not to get that song stuck in your head, guys. I know that would be mean of me. We don't need any more Taylor Swift songs stuck anywhere. Anyway, so rebirth is assured. They're saying transmute that, all those negative things that happen. And now I'm getting third-party energy in the pit of my stomach. All of those things, cheating, things that people did to you, things you experienced, they're saying, turn knowledge into wisdom. Wolf Spirit, yeah. Turn knowledge into wisdom. Wolf Spirit also carries the energy of mystery, right? So Wolf Spirit is saying, hi, first of all. And then secondly, he's like, hey, look above my eyes. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's very intricate and it looks almost like coding. Like not COATING, CODING, coding. So like computer code. Anyway, or symbols over his eyes. He's saying that's where I wear my knowledge. When I have these bad things happen to me, or these disruptive things happen to me, I feel the feelings and I heal what it is that I need to heal. See, look, all of these little feathery looking things under his eyes, they look a little blue. He's like those are the many tears, the tracks of my tears. I love Wolf Spirit. He's pretty articulate. But he's saying that the feathers around his eyes are the laugh tracks. That's where he's laughed. And he's saying that they look like feathers because every time he's turned to God, he's received wisdom and he's transmuted it. He's laughed. And that wisdom gets imprinted onto his brows. That's why over his eyes and his forehead, he has these beautiful markings. They look blue as well. So he's saying, turn the knowledge into wisdom. Take your pain, feel the pain, then heal it by feeling into that pain. That when you feel into the pain, and it's almost like taking your finger and like, ugh, putting it right into the wound, it's going to hurt even more. And as you hurt, you cry it out, you talk it out, you scream it out, and then you get the lesson. And the lesson is going to be something like, I never should have let him in. So that, you know, like something like that. I never should have trusted this person when I knew that, and then it keeps going further. I never should have distrusted myself. And it goes even further, till finally you realize, I love myself, I'm lovable. And it was all based upon the core wound that you were not lovable. And everything else is based upon that. And so, anyway, turn that into wisdom. They're saying that's how you become wise. See, now I'm covering the DOM. That's how you become wise. Interesting, because I said now I'm covering the DOM, but it kind of it gave me DSM vibes. Actually, you know, the DSM is that official book they use in psychology for abnormal psych and whatnot. So what they're trying to say is that many issues that afflict us on the mental level, they say, could use a dose of whatever it is that they just said about how to transmute, feeling into the pain, doing all this, and you know, and they're not trying to make it sound easier than it is, or they're not trying to make it sound like they're not trying to sound flippant, like just do that. They're saying that though because they're coming from another dimension. They're able to see where we are at, and they're able to see that that's what we need. So they're saying a lot of us are suffering when we could be focusing on doing that and healing and transmuting ourselves. They're bringing me back up now to beautiful bat spirit. A rebirth is assured. Okay. They're also showing me going higher up here to grounding, where her head is to the ground and she's receiving the wisdom from the ground. Oh, look at bat spirit popping back in. His head is to the ground as well. He said he's hanging, but look at that. He's also receiving. He's also pointing out he's like hanging like the hanged man in the tarot. What number is that? Anyway, it doesn't matter, but no, maybe it does. Hold on, let me check the number. Some of you are probably screaming it at the screen. It's blah blah blah. It's right here. 12. 10, 11, 12. Why is that important? Anyway, I don't know. We'll see if it comes up later. But they're showing a rebirth is assured for you. And sometimes you're in the hangman waiting position, but it's to receive information, just like here. Right? So in the month of December, it is an active month in many senses, but I feel that you'll be going about business as usual till that communication comes in, guys. Oh my God, it's over an hour already. Hurry. Till that communication comes in. Oh, wow. I just got the impression this could be that communication in addition to that other communication that's supposed to come in and get the juices going for you, okay? What else? Look, we got the 9 of Cups, wishes fulfilled card right here as well. Come on. So I'm seeing in the month of December as well, I'm seeing transition because a lot of you are going to start to have a change of heart. You're going to start to go through, and that's part of the seeds being planted in your mind. You're going to go through moments where you're like, whereas before I wouldn't have allowed this person back in, now I'm entertaining it. Where I had given up a dream before, now I'm entertaining it again. 9 of Cups, something about it this time, something about this cycle is going to seem different to you. And you're going to know on some level that it's going to work out this time. Look at that. That's the 9 of Cups, wishes fulfilled. Awesome. The name of this reading is actually A Wish Being Granted. And I felt that from that energy up there already. And here's the 9 of Cups. So, next, we've got the Page of Wands, the Hermit, and Karma. Now, I'm seeing here, intuitively, the message that I'm getting is that the Page of Wands is that moment when you're being called out of... It's interesting because it's you, yourself, as the Page of Wands, but calling back this Hermit energy and this karmic energy. It's like calling it back I don't know how to explain that in human language or in English. I don't know the energy that I'm feeling, because this is you, but this is also you, right? So it's almost like, okay, I was doing this for a while. I'm going to call it back because I've gotten what I've been waiting for. Where is it? That Ace of Wands. Look at him. He's got the Ace of Wands. So, like I said, in the month of December, you're going to be going about business as usual, you know, doing your thing, living your life, blah, blah, blah. Knight of Swords is going to come in. You're going to know this time it's different. You're going to go out, start making efforts as in the right direction as the Six of Swords, taking little movements as directed by Spirit, shooting your shot as the Magician and the Knight of Pentacles, right? Once you get that oomph, that energy that is coming in with the Ace of Swords that says get started, you're going to be pulling back this hermit energy, this glacial speed, this these karmic things that you've been working on, and you're going to be getting started. It's like revving up the engine. Okay? I do feel that you're going to have some strength, and you're going to probably need a little bit of strength. Don't get nervous. Not like, oh my God, guys, 10 towers coming, get your strength ready. Not like that. I'm just seeing that you're going to, I'm also seeing that you have a lot of strength already. So whatever that's why I'm not feeling you have to gather too much, because I feel that whatever strength you've been gathering, whatever lessons you've been learning have been making you stronger. You're going to be using that in the month of December as you walk through and use your knowledge and make decisions, because I'm seeing the Two of Pentacles. There are going to be decisions that you're going to have to make, right? And the first one is whether or not to follow that inkling inside of you, to put that resume in, to send that text, to do this, to go out to a movie instead of going home again and watching Netflix, right? So those are the mini decisions that are going to have to come into play. Look, boom, 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 mini decisions, these little X's. And then eventually you're going to have to make a bigger decision, right? Which that bigger decision could come in 2 to 14 months, if not in the month of December. But they're saying that there's still a lot of healing. We have the Star card here. Oh my God. Star card followed by the Temperance card and the Hangman. Guys, yeah. This is a lot of, this is destiny. I'm sorry. This is too much divine intervention and there are too many divine hands in the kitchen. Not too many, but just the right amount, but it's a lot. This is completely destiny. All right, look. The Star card speaks of divine healing and hope. Look at her conditioning the water till things are right for you to step into. Look at the Temperance card, the good doctor as I call her. She's already there. She's on it. She's been working behind the scenes, mixing and matching. You know, like this is ridiculous, guys. And then the Hanged Man. Bat spirit talking about the Hangman. Here's the Hangman. This is something that you've been working on for a while, I'm hearing. For some of you, maybe that's where the 12 comes in. For some of you, it's been like a year already, at least, that you've been working on something. And you've been trying to wonder, you may even have been wondering, was it worth it? Should I have gotten in this relationship? Should I have put in my resume? Should I have tried to get this house? Like, stuff keeps going on. Nothing's happening. I'm at a glacial pace. I'm in the Hangman position, stagnant energy. But look at that. His head almost looks purple, like these flowers. He's receiving energy, all right? And this is the purple is the crown chakra, as we know. Purple is that color of the crown chakra. So he's receiving energy. Look at that. Ace, that little pentacles starting to come in, right? That means when you see that pentacle, which is all about the physical world, you know it's about time to get moving. So things are about to pick up. The pace is about to pick up. It's interesting that I said get moving and pentacle, because here we see the Wheel of Fortune and Wheel of Year, Wheel of the Year. A cycle is starting here. Look at this. Two of Wands, planning. This person is, look how the wind is blowing. This person is receiving energy. This wind that's blowing his hat and everything, and the sash from the Ace of Wands there. Notice this wand has the wrapping around it. This one doesn't. That's the Ace of Wands. The same one here, the same one that you as the page of what is that? Wands picks up, right? It's the Ace of Wands. He's got it. He's like, all right, I'm here, and the wind is blowing. This is Two of Wands energy about planning, but I'm really getting a Three of Wands waiting energy as well. It's like 2.5 energy, 2.5 of Wands. So he's here, he's showing up. He's like, God, what would you have me do next? And the answer is coming on the wind. The answer is coming through the airwaves, right? Through the airwaves, through the TV, through people, through YouTube, through intuition, through the paper, the newspaper that you pick up. You're that one person still reading a newspaper, God bless, right? So all of this is coming in. And see this wall? It's about to crack. This wall that has been separating you from the world is about to crack. Separating you from this job, from this person, from this house, from this dream. It's about to crack. It's about to fall. And it's not going to hurt you at all. This is not a tower moment, guys. If anyone's afraid of a tower moment, I do not see a tower moment. Listen, maybe they, you know, if you got a personal reading, they'll be like, oh, actually, there's a tower moment tucked away in there. But I don't see that. This is not about somebody breaking your heart and this and that, and I don't see that. I feel that you've been in hermit mode and gestation for a while, and now things are going to be picking up, and you're going to be having I'm seeing this wish granted. I'm seeing that you've been keeping to yourself, actually. Let me see what's under this. Do I need that? Oh, there it is. Yeah, I just felt like I wanted enduring. Okay, let's read enduring. Okay, enduring says, take a stone in your hand and meditate on it, or use the stone surface pictured on the card. Go into the stone, experience her quiet soul. The stone welcomes your visit. Let her experience the inside of your heart as well. To me, that means let the Divine Mother into your heart. She knows your heart, but now she's coming in to see, how big is this heart? Let me make it wider. And that's the initiation by air I'm seeing. Now, if there's a tower moment or some kind of pain or whatever, it's going to be because of that. It's going to be in service to the Queen. Oh, I love that. In service to opening your heart, right? Let her experience the inside of your heart as well. Look up, right? See how you are each an enduring mirror for the other. How you are everywhere, mirroring everything. The stone absorbs you and you absorb the stone. How can you be alone if you're a part of everything? If you are part of everything. You are the totality of enduring existence. Therefore, nothing in existence can upset you. All right? So Spirit is saying that you've been enduring already, right? You've been enduring, and I want to remind you that you're going to be able to see a template before you. If you're going to get whatever it is you're coming into, a house, a new job, a relationship, whatever, you're going to see that model for you out there in the world, and in the month of December. But I do feel that you have been holding back with a lot of things. Maybe you've been hermiting up for a little bit, but look at that. Next card is the Empress. But now, it could be male, female, doesn't matter. Now it's time for a new beginning as the Fool. A new cycle is going to be starting soon, where you're going to be working on your Ace of Wands, all right? So thank you guys. Wow, this was a really long one, but you know, guys, you guys got the shaft last time. You didn't get your your November reading until way late in the month. And thank you so much for waiting for this reading. You guys are first. God bless you, okay? If you'd like a personal reading, you know where to find me. And if you would like to donate, thank you so much in advance for that. I can't, unfortunately, PayPal does not give me a shout out button, so I can't reply and say thank you, but you'll know that my heart is saying thank you so much. Mwah. All right? Have a wonderful December, guys. Bye.